What's up, guys? Let's see here. All right, so I'm making this video to test out the screen recording software I'm using. So let me know if it sounds okay, looks okay, etc. I'll just go through my watch list for the week. Quick overview before the update comes out tomorrow. I'll be posting that on my website as usual with some details. But anyways, so Apple first up. Pretty much just following the count for now. Nice little support zone right here. Looks like it started to bounce off on Friday. I'm looking for continuation next week. Ideally, it gets, into this 134.50 to 75 range, and we get a little pullback into here. That would kind of be my buy zone. So on that 1-2 move, target is about 143 ish. Should get there within, I'd say, probably a week or two. A little tough to tell though. Depends on how the overall market is doing. AMD, it loves to put in fake bottoms, so we'll see. But it looks like it's bottomed here at the 382. My target's 105. It might have one more leg down here. I have to look into that a little more and get into the sub count. Amazon, Jeff, let's see. Looks good. Looks like a 1-2. The retracement on that is right at the 618, pretty much, which is good. So I'm looking for a nice week from tech, from the FANG names. I took a position in this last week, just shares. Got in around like 218-ish. Got a nice bounce up, still holding. From what I can tell, the correction's over. Looks like a nice ABC, standard zigzag. Maybe one more leg down to like 203 roughly. Bitcoin is going crazy still. Let's see. This is a setup I've been watching for a bit. Kind of broke my last count, so I'm watching this. Don't have any position right now. Just waiting. I'll let you guys know if I see anything. CRM. I'm not a huge fan of this one right now. It looks fine. It just, the price action seems weak and choppy. I don't want to get mixed up in any of that. DraftKings. Okay, so this is the first trade I have on the 5K challenge. So there's two possible counts. Both have the same short-term outcome. So this one should be a big one there. Sorry. All right. Anyways, so this looks like a big wave one here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this looks like a 5 sub-wave move down, which implies it would be the A of a 3-wave move. So you'd have A here, B, and then C, a zigzag. But I've seen another count, and I have an alternate count, where instead of being wave 5 here, this is just wave 3, that one, making this a wave 4, where it would bounce here and then test around like 65, 66. Either way, the next move after this 5-wave down move should be up. We might see a little bit lower into like the 45, maybe like right around here, this area. After that, it should bounce. On the 30-minute, you got some divergence here, as you can tell. Highlight that there. So downward trend, lower lows, but higher lows here. That's bullish divergence. Let's see. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm watching for DraftKings next week. We'll see what happens. eBay, a nice pop last week. Never really could hold it though. I wouldn't touch this one quite yet. Just kind of waiting and seeing what happens with that. Overall markets, count played out perfectly last week. A little choppy, but overall not bad. Looking for a move to 37.70, and then we should get a pullback. I would expect the pullback to be somewhat steep. I'm like in this area right here, just a retest of the breakout. So like 37.20 ish. Gonna go pretty heavy on that if it gets there. Facebook, I don't have a position right now, but I'm watching it closely. Nice little 1-2. We traded this last week. Fuel cell should just continue up, longer term. This time target probably isn't accurate. Should probably extend this more. Maybe a few weeks. FSR, this one kind of concerning that it's below the 786 here. Ideally, this bounce right here would have held. So if it breaks below this low here, which is 1432, counts invalid. Could just be a ABC for wave 2, targeting roughly possibly down to like the 11 or 12 range. So we'll see. I have my stops set on my shares. Just gonna wait to take a trade there. JD, nice bounce, looks good. This is a setup I've been watching pretty closely. A nice close, bounce out into the close on Friday or Thursday. Pretty oversold. It needs to hold above wave 1. That's the key. Microsoft, let's see. Looks good, playing out perfectly. Big confluence here. 131.41 and 231.37. So the blue is the sub count measurement. The white is the never mind. I just did the same measurement twice, so ignore that. Let's see. Netflix. Oh, this count's been going pretty well. Nice pitchfork here, just holding that trend line. A little, fake out here, but not too bad. Kind of sold early on the position I took last week, unfortunately, but there'll be plenty more opportunities. Looking for a test up here on the 560 range and then a drop. Probably get back in around, 550 or so. Let's see, Neo. Just working its way up to 60. Nothing too concerning or exciting there. It's pretty choppy. Just kind of like grinding up. So keep an eye on that one. And Q, kind of just right on line with ES lately. NVIDIA, don't want to talk about that one. That one's been disappointing and frustrating. Maybe a wave 2. I have to get a recount on that one. Let's see. This one, everyone's favorite. It's an interesting setup here. It might be a triangle. This could be, instead of a 1 and a 2, it could be a 3 and a 4. I've seen counts. I think Paul on Twitter has that count. So that would be my alt, but for now I'm sticking with the 1-2-1-2. It pretty much needs to hold 23. Anything below 23, it gets a little tricky. But, if you want to take a trade, it might not be a horrible idea. You're risking 50 cents to make, $16 or so per share. 32 to 1 risk reward ratio there. Peloton, just waiting for an entry on this. Here's the count. PayPal, pretty good. Nice subdivision. I've haven't traded PayPal in a while, but it's been breaking down nicely. It's been very clean, which is what I like in setups. So if I see a little pullback, I might enter for a little 1-2 off of that wave 4 low here. Maybe like a scalp, probably a weekly contracts on that. Rocket, it's just been fake out after fake out. It, can't hold anything. It needs to hold this low here. Below here, it gets pretty ugly. And then especially under 1956, we're probably heading down to test the 786. I think that's more likely. Personally, I think we test this area. I don't think this holds. But we'll see. Roku, haven't really been watching Roku. Solo. Okay, this is probably my favorite setup. My favorite setup at the moment. Very clean subdivision. It broke my last count, but this one's much better. Looking for one more wave down right around here. So I would say about 22.25 is kind of my entry level. My alert is at the low. I'll be watching it through here. So this should be a good setup, especially we got this trend line support. You got, a nice support level here, some good demand. If you look, I believe on the daily, yeah, you can see this level here, this 21 level has been pretty key. You hit it there, pretty much everywhere. So it's been a pretty big level. So keep an eye on that one. This is what I'm watching the closest right now. Tesla, everyone loves Tesla. It doesn't stop. It's going to keep moving. Whoops. So what I have right now is can't even fit it on the screen. So I have it in basically an extended 5. It likes to make these extended final waves. It really drives short sellers crazy. Next target is 806. Probably won't go straight there. You'll see some up and down in between. And then ultimately, almost 900 is my final target. Probably not by late January. This probably needs to get extended out. But who knows? Tesla could go there tomorrow. Let's see. Workhorse, a little bit frustrating on Workhorse. It's, I've been watching this one for, a few months now, and it looked like it had put in a bottom there, a low there, and then it just couldn't hold after this. It's making maybe a head and shoulders. We might see like a dead cat bounce here. If it can hold, great. If not, we're probably going to see it come down to this 17 area, maybe 17, 18. This could be like an irregular flat. You could have a 3, 3, 5. And this could be truncated basically. So it could hold here, as wave C. That's possible because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5-wave move. So look out for that. I'm not going to take a trade here. I have shares that I'm just holding, but not looking to trade it until it clears up. And then lastly, Walmart. So I have basically a diagonal here, like a wave 5 diagonal. So if you remember, diagonals form, they're 5 3-wave moves, if that makes sense. So 1, 2, 3 for 1, 3-wave move for 2, 3-wave move for 3, etc. So that's what the ABC are for. Anyways, so looking at it now, it looks like it's finished with this wave 4. It doesn't break L8 wave rules because in diagonals, wave 4 can and should go below the top of wave 1. So looking for this low here to hold as like a little 1-2 movement. If so, it targets, upper 150s, 160s in the next few months. So that's kind of what I'm watching. I'm going to be doing some more requests hopefully tomorrow. I'll be posting more details on the setups in the newsletter, but hopefully this helped. Again, this was just a test, for making those the video series that I'm working on. I don't know if you guys can hear me or see this. Hopefully it's all working. But let me know if there's any feedback, any suggestions. Much appreciated. Anyways, have a good weekend. I'll talk to you guys later.